I presume I'm permitted to express my condolences at the passing of the faithful family tiara.
I'm not in the mood for you, Mason.
One of these days, I'm going to get a fax. And the fax will say, drop everything, Mason. I'm finally in the mood for you. Signed, Dad. I wonder what I'll do. Well, aren't we a wonderful group of mourners? Cheer up. It's just $10 million worth of precious jewels, plus the loss of number one daughter's peace of mind. You made your point, Sophia, whatever that point was.
Mason, I had misgivings about showing that tiara all along. You know that.
Moral? Don't miss giving in to your misgivings.
You've been hitting the apple cider again, Mason?
No, I've sworn off it. I'm into pineapple juice now. It ferments in the belly before it reaches the brain. And how are you, Eden?
Same as everybody else, upset about what happened.
You've never been the same as everybody else. You've always been more than the rest of us. More loving, more beautiful, more adventurous, far more controlled. Like now, for instance.
How do you think I should be acting, Mason?
The way you're feeling. When was the last time you did that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Eden, I would advise you not to pay any attention to him.
That's good advice, Eden. Pay attention to yourself, to your own needs. Stop taking care of the rest of us.
What is it that you think I need, Mason?
A good hard cry. A fit of rage that you don't have to retract or apologize for. Time to grieve. Allow yourself to be less than noble. The way I did several nights ago in that dining room. Or have we all forgotten that I made an absolute fool of myself, and I'm proud of it?
Grieve for what?
Mason, must we really?
Yes, must we?
Yes, we must. I wish we didn't have to, but we must. Oh, grieve for any number of things. The loss of your mother, for one. When that happened, we all turned to Eden for comfort. And the biggest of us to the smallest. And you turned her into a grown-up, walking, talking confessional. She was far too young to bear up underneath all that.
Eden has forgiven me for my mistakes.
Of course she has. Eden forgives everything. That's her designated role. And Kelly's being groomed as her understudy.
Mason, I talked to Daddy about what happened when Mama was gone. It helped me that I could be there for Kelly and Ted, even you.
Did Daddy also happen to mention that it was unnatural for a child, for an adult, to stifle all those emotions, that they eat away inside you? They give you ulcers and heart attacks and strokes, and you of all people should know that. That's why I'm such a healthy specimen today. I stifle nothing. Eden, hang, propriety.
Well, it's the people around you who get sick.
Could we please stop sniping at each other, please? Now, I agree with some of the things that Mason's saying. That strong emotions certainly do need an outlet where they find their own.
Well, I feel like I should be performing now. I mean, would it be healthy if I threw a tantrum on the floor, Mother?
Baby, I wasn't talking
Look, I have a
about
good
that.
life. I have a wonderful marriage. I have beautiful children. I'm happy. I have a good life.
Except for those annoying impulses to wring your mama's pretty neck from time to time.
Did you ever...
Mason, I don't hate my mother.
When was the last time you went into the study? The room where your son Channing was accidentally shot to death by you.
Do I have to throw you out again?
It's all right. It's okay. Mason, I go in there. I have to go in there. But it hurts. It always will.
Of course it does. How could it not? What about you, Eden? When were you last in there? Months ago? Years?
I don't remember.
She killed Channing and you loved him. Don't you want to scream at her? Don't you want to kill her sometimes, however accidental it might have been?
Mason, stop it! You just always go too far.
Why don't you go home? You don't belong here. This is not your home.
Weakling. Don't give him what he wants. It's none of his damn business if you hate to go into that room. Lie to him. No, Daddy, let him stay.
It's the last thing we need tonight.
Oh, Mason. In a little perverse way, you're trying to help me, aren't you?
The woman's a saint.
I hate to blow your theory, but see, I was in the study just last week. Actually sat behind the desk, looked something up in a book.
Then you must be the exception that proves the rule.
Can't you just admit you're wrong?
I try not to. It's bad for my disposition.
Daddy, Robert has offered to do the press for us.
Well, I think it's a matter of too little, too late.
Daddy, why are you being so rude?
Robert understands me.
I think your father's still upset about another matter that I didn't help him with. CC, look, whether I am with you or against you, I'm always my own man. Unfortunately, you seem to only be able to tolerate the kind of men who say yes all the time.
You know the way out.
Daddy, wait, don't go away.
I need to speak to you again, privately.